probably for the rest of his career. Oh my God, entrances. Remind me. So these two, we all had a sneaking suspicion that Triple H probably had a hand to play in them coming out last in the tag team turmoil. It didn't really pay off, though, as Foreign Affairs again getting through the Minutemen, the Fast and the Furious, and finally these guys to become #1 contenders. As we get a tweet here from Timmy Boy, who says, "Good to see my former tag team buddy back in action. Good luck to you tonight. Good luck to you and for whatever you stand for." And again, Xander Slate making it very, very clear earlier tonight before the show started in an interview backstage alongside Anderson and Bison, saying, "We meant what we said last night. You're either with us or against us. Sushi X, you're pathetic." Why are they coming out with a tag team entrance? That wasn't supposed to happen. I thought I gave them, I thought I had turned the tag entrances off. They're just coming out here, no music, just tonight. They don't care about the music. They're all about business. They're not supposed to have this tag entrance. But nonetheless, here they are. Bison and Xander Slate. They're giddy. They're happy to be back where they belong in the CMV ring. Here we go. Oh, hello, SVR. Looks like it's going to be Billy and Xander Slate kicking things off here. I mean, Rain, I don't know if I did, but I only get rid of accounts if they're not active. So that means you weren't. I mean, I literally go on and type in accounts that like haven't been active in like 2 weeks. Not about having all those empty accounts on there. Billy to the top rope. Nice elbow drop. We heard it from someone earlier in the chat. They said it's going to be interesting to see if there's any ring rust on these two. I don't know about Bison because, again, he's only been gone 2 months, as has Anderson. But Slate's been gone 7 months. Tag into Bison. There you go. Here comes the Barbarian. And a tweet here from the Ryan Kent. He says, "Billy and Grizzly better watch their back tonight." Hashtag revenge. And Ryan Kent talking about earlier tonight, he came out here to address both the coalition and the corporation. He was attacked, though, after Kent said, you better watch your backs. We're coming for you. And Billy and Mike Grizzly came rushing down the ramp, beat the crap out of the fire starter. Ryan Kent obviously wants to get his payback. He's absolutely relentless here. Woo! Corporate Billy, a light heavyweight, not backing down from the super heavyweight. And Bison, though, speaking of super heavyweights, looks like Billy's going to try to tag in Grizzly, and he does. It's not all that happened here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We also saw Nelson Jr. come out to the ring. And he was interrupted by the Minutemen. The Minutemen trying to make themselves known here tonight, trying to make an impact. And Slick B challenging Nelson Jr. to take on Rex Carter on next week's Genesis. The Minutemen want a part in this war. They don't want to be overlooked anymore. As Mike Grizzly goes after Bison. Bison with a nice new attire, too, for his return. Big time tweet here from Matt Jefferson. He says, "So this coalition thinks that they're the true rebellion, huh? They think we're just pathetic? Well, they're not just going to stand back and take that. So later tonight on Fusion, I'm issuing an open challenge to any member of this so-called true rebellion to take me on next week live. I don't care who it is. No one gets away with calling me or my allies pathetic." So Matt Jefferson saying he's going to come out here later tonight on Fusion, issue an open challenge for next week for either Bison, Paul Anderson, or Xander Slate to answer. This war just getting hotter and hotter. As Bison and Grizzly going at it on the outside. Whipped right into the ring apron. Definitely no ring rust on the Barbarian, the former Intercontinental Champion and another Season 1 veteran. And right into the ring apron. Again goes Grizzly ribs first. Back into the ring. Tagging to Slate here. We didn't see a whole lot of them. He tagged in like a couple seconds after the match started.
And he's heading back in. I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor.
And Tim, another tweet, he says, if our goals are similar, Coalition, why are we not working together? What are your true motives, gentlemen? And indeed, we don't really know we know their true motive. Like I said earlier, their goal they've made clear is the same as the Rebellions, to take out Triple H, restore CMV back to its glory days. Xander Slate, Bison, and Paul Anderson all taken out at the hands of Triple H and his lapdogs. But they've also targeted the Rebellion, saying they want nothing to do with them. And that Sushi X is pathetic and saying you're either with us or against us. Xander Slate saying, all members of the Rebellion, you can join us. You're more than welcome. But we're not working with the Rebellion. Kind of 6. Mike Grizzly back into the ring. And Xander Slate, taller than Grizzly. He's a big man. Former 2-time world champion and the first ever Money in the Bank winner. Slaptastic here against Grizzly. It's Yuri Sokolov, the former Fusion general manager, ringside. He was taken out by the COO a couple weeks back after Triple H suspected him of being a rat. I guess he was truly right after all. Yuri saying himself that Triple H, you were right to suspect me of being a rat. Because obviously he was building up this coalition. Yuri's kind of been on the fence, though, since this whole war started. Saying he gets where the Rebellion's coming from. You can't just keep attacking people and expect no consequences. Can't keep ruling with the tyrant you are and expect, not to be bitten. Oh, nice spine buster. And Slate, vintage Slate with that, right in your face. Now lifting Billy, the former 2-time light heavyweight champ, to his feet. Slate walk slam. 1, 2. Oh, so close, but not enough to keep down Billy just yet. Hello, Echo. Tag into Bison now. Irish whip. Gonna eliminate Billy from the Royal Rumble. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the second annual Cyborg Invitational will start right here on Monday Night Fusion next week. We know Hayden, Cyborg himself, and Justin Sane are already confirmed as 3 of the 8 participants. And Billy just trying to grapple Bison, having a hard time, though. Oh, backbreaker into a Russian leg sweep. Yuri's keeping his distance. Looking to tear apart the announce table? No, flipping Bison over. Going to target the legs. I mean, Jake Holmes isn't a member of the Coalition, though. Jake Holmes does have a match later on this week on Genesis, though. In the main event, he'll be taking on the 7-foot-tall, 400-pound Headhunter after Paul Heyman returned, announcing that Headhunter is his new client and challenging Jake Holmes to a match. Count of 6. Yuri Sokolov trying to get Bison to his feet here. Tag to Grizzly. Front headlock. Immediate tag right back to Billy. We're looking to hit here on the big man. Oh! Look at a snap neck breaker. A little bit of support from Billy there, adding some extra impact. And the lightweight propping Bison up in the corner. Might be looking for those rapid fire elbows. That's going right to the mask, though. It might hurt Billy a little bit more than it does Bison. Bison not really getting up off the mat there for that alley-oop. Doubt it'll be enough to keep the big man down. 1, 2, just a 2 count, barely a 2 count. As Slate tries to get these fans on their feet. Oh! What a slam! Yeah, I got those burps coming.
These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE. Some of the best superstars that WWE...
Tag into Xander Slate now. And Slate's got a finisher in his pocket, let's remember. Oh, Slate! Clean Slate! Clean slate. Billy could be done for. Slate dragging Billy away from the ropes. Shoots the half. Can Bison stop Grizzly in time? That's the question. No, he cannot. The two big men. I mean, Grizzly barely made it there as well. Oh, and now Bison and Slate actually run into each other. Rake of the eyes now. Billy in a bad way. Tough position. I did not, Zach, and I probably won't be able to for a couple of weeks. Look at Slate trying to seal it, though. Small package. Small package. 1, 2. Oh, Grizzly gets back in just in time to put it to an end, though. And Bison has had enough of Grizzly. Chucks him out of the ring. Slate, though, from behind. Dragging Billy away from the ropes. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combo. And Slate's just trying to end this match already. Get a victory for he and his ally. Punch to the back of the head. Pump handle back suplex. And Billy just cannot counter anything right now. He is getting the crap kicked out of him. There you go. Just as I say that. He's desperately trying to make that tag to Grizzly. Can he do it before Slate gets back to his feet, though? Yes, he does. Goes for a knife edge chop. Slate ain't having it, though. What a neck breaker. Doesn't go for the pin. I think Bison wants in right now. Oh, Slate walk slam. 1 for Billy, 1 for Grizzly. Just a 2 count, though.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next. Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out.
And the Corporation being absolutely manhandled by the Coalition here tonight.
Nobody controls the pace of a match.
Pin. Grizzly not backing down, though. Slate going for right over the shoulders, right out of the ribs. Massive backbreaker. Slate going to feel that in the morning. Making it hard for him to breathe. As the Wild Man now over the shoulders. Single knee senton to the ribs again. And then, oh, there's the senton. I meant single knee gut buster. There's the senton. Obviously going to work on Slate's ribs right now. Then I needed the back of the head.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum. You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this.
Sit out sidewalk slam. Like Grizzly just looking at Slate in disgust almost. Corporation obviously not happy they have to deal with not only the Rebellion but also the Coalition. A war on 2 fronts, as Triple H said. But Grizzly, that powerbomb onto the knee. Nasty move, and Slate might be done for. If Bison can't get in to break it up in time, I don't think he's going to be able to. Billy's a lot faster, but he went around the pin instead of straight through, and that cost him. Oh, what a spine buster. Even turned around a little bit. Oh, Slate going for a super kick. Grizzly ain't about that life, though. And right back to the ribs. Couple single knee backbreakers. Slate has got to make the tag to Bison right now. There we go. Nice counter. Can he make the tag, though? Yes, he can. And Bison on fire, ready to go. Ready to get his hands dirty. There's that vintage Bison twisting kick maneuver roundhouse thing. And wasting no time as he sizes Grizzly up for that Dominator. Right into the pin. Slate quick to get in the ring. And a clothesline to Billy gets the win here. Actually going for a reverse DDT, elbow drop, takedown thingamajig. And the Coalition get the victory. Dominating the first half of the match. Then it got a little bit of back and forth. And then Bison just making quick work of Grizzly off the tag. Going right for the finisher. And Xander Slate and Bison returning to action with a nice victory here tonight over the Corporation. This new music, this no music thing is creeping me out. It's just silent. And Corbett, Billy, and Mike Grizzly simply no match for Xander Slate and Bison here. Now look at this corkscrew neck breaker by Xander Slate, the clean slate. Unfortunately, Bison was too slow to stop Grizzly there. It wouldn't be long until the Barbarian put down the Wild Man, though, with a nasty Dominator. Here's that end right there, that vintage wild twisting roundhouse kick. Wasted no time. Bison wanted that victory. And there you see it. Xander Slate, Bison, and Yuri Sokolov all celebrating a great victory. Now the question is, can Paul Anderson in singles action put down Hayden later on tonight? As Timmy Boy, always so vocal during the shows, he says...